Morning from me, B. It's Tuesday. Today I want to talk about self-help, psychology, mindset, headspace, whatever you really want to call it. All really fits into one category. That is improving the way of which you think. Now, when I first got in the industry 14-ish years ago, so much stigma attached to mindset around change, around therapy, or that patch. In fact, it's commonly regarded that we're about 10 years behind states in terms of the way in which they embraced. Scandinavia has always been very mindful about their own evolution. North and South America has always been incredibly mindful. Central Europe, really, Russia has not, and then Asia has been probably on par, if not equal to, founders of that mindset evolution. Back to meditation, Buddhism, a lot of Eastern cultures, and a lot of Eastern daily rituals and practices. The reason I want to talk about self-help therapy as a whole is the more that we identify there is something out there that can help, in the same way that a personal trainer can give you guidance over your body. Therapist or an individual that has the ability to understand reasons why you think the way you do and improve them, or certainly work on improving. It's a valuable tool for anybody to have. In the business world, they're called mentors, individuals that have a better understanding of the topic of business. You have an injury, there's rehab. You have a stomach bug, go to your physician, your doctor, your GP. Mental development, psychology still has a number of stigmas attached to it. I'm a member of a lot of online forums, social media pages. Rare occasion I do go on social media and invest any time. I tend to be flicking through various comments, articles. And in 2018, still amazed at the amount of stigma attached to mental health universally across men and women of all ages. I'm still amazed that in a society that should be more accepting, there are times where it appears to be more restricting. The invitation today is not about developing you, indirect does, but it's to perhaps change your approach, or expand into a place where your mental state is equal to, if not more important than, your physical. Sports psychology, the areas that really I spend a lot of time, it's freely accepted the difference between those individuals that really truly succeed. Success being more than just a title win, what context that means to you. So there's an invitation today. And it's not about improving you, it does indirectly, but it's more about you having greater understanding that people are not their behaviours, people are not their actions, people are not their frustrations. Prime example was yesterday to go and pick up some money from the money exchange, and the guy in his 50s, late 50s, early 60s, behind the counter. Incredibly rude. Not blunt, I can deal with that. Not evasive, not a personality trait, character that he was playing. He was just damn right rude. Now, for some, they can feel really uncomfortable in that space. For some, they will judge that individual based on the projection that he's giving. But what most people fail to realise is that individual is projecting a struggle, projecting a frustration, projecting something that is not determining him or is him and himself. What is important is that we all become more accepting of individuals that are struggling, that have issues that you and I would not know based on face value. And because we cannot tell that whole story, we cannot judge or act. Well, we can act in a way of which is a representation of what they're projecting, but it has no value, no purpose, no benefit. The invitation is to spend just a couple of seconds before responding to an individual, rather projecting to them as a result, or as a reactive response. Think to them, answer to them in a way of which neutralizes that situation. Now, it can be uncomfortable. It can be you're having a bad day yourself based on a number of factors, or external environments or things that have happened. You're having a bad day. Deep down, that is not the person you are. Deep down, your frustrations projected through behaviours is not you. My invitation for you is to look at others from this point forward, certainly for a couple of days, to see how it may change how you view individuals. But start to look at them, actions, behaviours, projections, based on an internal conversation that may or may not give indications of their own internal struggles. Understand that mental health has the ability to affect us all. Each and every one of us should be more accommodating towards it, and that each and every one of us should be more accommodating towards it. Because in reality, when you think about it, each of us are just one poor choice, one external event away from being, circumstantial event from being in that situation. So that's the invitation. Be more accepting of others. Sounds a bit preachy. That's not the intention. To perhaps understand others, their frustrations, their anger, their behaviours are not always as a result of you, not always a reflection of you. So much more. So that's it from me, B. Peace out, be safe.